We've all heard the rule, drink 8 glasses of water a day to stay healthy, but is this really the magic number, or is it just a one-size-fits-all myth? The truth is your hydration needs are unique and dependent on factors like your activity level, environment, and even the foods that you eat. So today, let's uncover where this advice came from and what hydration actually means for your health. If you're new here, my name is 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐞, and I help you optimize your brain health so you can feel calm, focused, and productive every day. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our brain boosting tips. So the idea of drinking 8 ounce glasses of water a day, which is 64 ounces, has been around for decades. But where did it come from? The guideline is often traced back to a 1945 recommendation from the U.S. Food and Nutrition Board, which suggested that people need about 2.5 liters, roughly 8 cups of water a day. What's often overlooked is the second part of that advice. Most of this water comes from food and other beverages. Over time, the message was simplified to drink 8 glasses of water a day, leaving out the context that hydration comes from a variety of sources. It's a useful starting point. This advice doesn't consider individual differences in water needs. Your body's hydration needs are not static. They depend on several factors that can significantly increase or decrease the amount of water that you need. For example, how active you are. The more water your body loses through sweat will determine how much water you need to replace it. Whether you're working out, doing physical labor, or spending time outdoors, staying hydrated is crucial to replace lost fluids and maintain optimal performance. Athletes in particular may need to drink far more than 8 glasses to stay properly hydrated. The climate you live in plays a big role in hydration needs. Hot, humid environments cause you to sweat a lot more, while cold, dry climates can increase water loss through your breath. Even air-conditioned or heated indoor spaces can dehydrate you by reducing humidity levels, making you lose moisture without even realizing it. Your food choices contribute significantly to your hydration. Foods like fruits, vegetables, and soups contain high water content, which help keep you hydrated. On the other hand, a diet high in salt, caffeine, or alcohol can dehydrate your body, increasing your water needs. Larger individuals generally require more water due to higher metabolic demands. Health conditions like fever, diarrhea, or kidney issues can also impact how much water your body needs. Pregnant and breastfeeding women have increased hydration requirements as well. Your body has ways of telling you when it needs more water, and thirst isn't the first sign. Mild dehydration can cause symptoms like headaches, fatigue, dry skin, and even poor concentration. Dark-colored urine is another reliable indicator that you need to drink more water. It's important to note that waiting until you feel thirsty isn't always the best strategy. By the time thirst kicks in, you're often mildly dehydrated. So then there's the question, can you drink too much water? So while staying hydrated is important, overhydration is also harmful. Drinking excessive amounts of water can dilute the electrolytes in your blood, leading to a dangerous condition called hyponatremia, or water intoxication. This is rare, but it is a reminder that hydration is about balance, not about drinking as much water as possible. And this reminds me, one time many years ago, I heard on the news that maybe an 8-year-old boy died because the doctor told the mother that he needed to drink more water, and then so she had him drink like a gallon of water, and it's way too much water for your kidneys to process all at once. So that's unfortunate. And now that I'm reading this, I know that, I guess I didn't put 2 and 2 together, that you are diluting the electrolytes inside your blood, which is why I'm always putting like electrolytes and stuff back in. I don't drink anything else but water. Sometimes I'll drink celery juice, but I don't drink fruit juices because they're really too sweet. And I'll drink tea sometimes, but anyway, hopefully maybe that was my problem. I was diluting my electrolytes, and anyway, so I'm putting them all back, I think. And also I was doing sauna. So in one video, like several videos ago, I was talking about how I started drinking more water because of the sauna that I was realizing, not drinking more water, but I started putting minerals and electrolytes in my water because I was sweating out too much in my saunas. But so instead of focusing on 8 glasses of water a day, actually a better rule of thumb is, the more common rule of thumb now is you drink half your body weight in ounces. So whatever your body weight is, you divide it by 2, and that's how many ounces you need. And then if you're active or sweat or whatever, I would just add on top of that. Use your thirst as a guide. Drink when you're thirsty. I would preferably drink before you're thirsty so you don't get thirsty, but as soon as you start getting thirsty, drink. Don't ignore it. Check your urine color. Pale yellow is a good indicator of proper hydration. Adjust for activity and environment. So drink more on hot days during exercise or when you're sweating heavily. Incorporate water-rich foods into your meals. Fruits like watermelon, cucumbers, and oranges. Soups, teas are good for water. Remember, hydration is about quality as much as quantity. You want to make sure that you filter your water, that it's clean, because heaven forbid you're drinking all that water and it's just like full of contaminants. Please don't be drinking tap water. And please find out if your city includes fluoride in your tap water. It's such a neurotoxin and it's so bad for you. But go to your city website, and you should download the water report. They should have one like every year or something. And also, what was I going to say about clean your water? We had a whole video a few videos ago, so just find it. It was all about water and hydration. I even talked about just because you're drinking a lot of water, this is my thing, just because you're drinking a lot of water does not mean that you're absorbing all your water. The surface tension of your water has a lot to do with it. So the way the water is structured, if it's dead water like distilled water versus living water like a good structured water. There's a water machine coming out in March of 2025. So I don't know when you're watching this video. So let me know if you're interested in learning more about it or being on a list to get all the details as soon as it comes out. But basically, they go through these, they found the best filters in the world. Literally, it took them 8 months to find the right filters for this machine. So they go through, so the water, you can put tap water in it, but it'll filter it out. But then once it's out, it actually strips apart that oxygen and the hydrogen. And then, I don't know, like it goes through something, and then it goes back and it puts them back together with light frequencies. So it's trapping light inside the hydrogen and oxygen molecule. So that way you get light inside your body. We know how healing light is in those frequencies. So it's pushing the light inside your body. The way that the surface tension is, it's going to go right into your cells. It's very healing. I already know people who have had, I know someone in particular who had miraculous recovery from it, but people feel it right away. They're able to detect changes in your heart rate variability and other things that they monitor on the body within 15 seconds of drinking the water. It is the point is that not all water is the same. I think that the reason I feel like I need to drink a lot of water is because the water I'm drinking isn't absorbing into my cells, which is why I'm putting the electrolytes and the minerals in there to help it get into the cells better. But this is going to be, I am so excited because I feel like I've been struggling with this for a really long time, and I am finally going to have an answer of making sure that I get water straight into my cells. So it is definitely hydrating. And this water also increases NAD, which is anti-aging, increases telomeres, increases collagen production, increases protein synthesis, increases so much stuff. Partly, I think, because I was reading I read the book Healing is Voltage, and I think it's affecting the voltage of the cells, because when the voltage is also pH, but it's measured differently, but there's a correlation between voltage and pH. But when the voltage of the cell is on a healing, there's a certain level, like negative 50 milliwatts or millivolts is a healing. It should be at negative 20, just at a regular state. But when the voltage is too high, like in a negative way, then so it would be like more positive. If the voltage is more positive, it's going to be more detrimental, and it's not going to be healing. And so I think part of what it's doing is that. I also have a book on this book called The Fourth Phase of Water, and that one is talking about exclusion zone water. So I think that it's going to affect it in that sense. So I think this light water, because it's between light and it's water, and it's going to be affecting it on a voltage level and a light level and like a photon level and the exclusion zone water level, like all these different levels. So I'm really excited about that. So if you are interested in learning more about that when it comes out, even now, like I have information that I just don't have purchasing information, but I have information so you can learn all about the technology of it. Just if you're just curious and going, what the heck, how did this all come to be? I have a whole page with videos and everything on it, but it's not going to be until March of 2025, and I'm recording this right now in December. So we are all patiently waiting, or maybe not so patiently waiting for this to come out, but we're really excited. But meanwhile, another thing I do with my water is I finished it now, but I actually put light in it. Sometimes I'll set it outside in the sun, but I usually don't do that because I forget it. I charge it I have a tachyon card. I can charge it with that. Some people have a terahertz one. You can charge it with that. You can stir it. A simple way to do it is just to stir it and create a vortex, and that helps to structure the water. So that will change the surface tension. So there's some ways that you can get the water to absorb better, but until we can get our water machine. Anyway, if this was eye-opening for you, give this video a thumbs up, share it with somebody who could benefit from learning about their brain's detox system. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming brain health videos. And if you would like to know more about the exact nutrients that your brain needs in order to optimally function and to be healthy, then please check out my Feed Your Brain workshop. It's a recorded workshop, and you can grab that in a link in the description below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.